Okay, hey guys. I'm sorry I'm kind of spacing out at the beginning of my videos now, but I think it's because I've been using this record from video webcam on YouTube as opposed to using my webcam on my desktop and then uploading it. So the picture's a little bit clearer, so I like that, but I'm just still getting used to, I don't know, how the videos start and that type of thing. So anyway, I wanted to come to share with you today how I've been achieving my hairstyle. I know that if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've been using these Herbal Essences gels for the past couple weeks, trying to see if I can move away from Echo. Even though I really like Echo, nothing against Echo, I just really got tired of the stiffness and the hardness of the gel. Not that it was super hard, but I knew my hair could probably feel more natural to the touch, and that's what I was going for. And then I also got some questions about breakage, and one thing I wanted to say about breakage is that, well, I don't know that I ever experience a lot of breakage, but I know that I experience shedding, I guess. And at certain points in time, my hair will shed more than it does other times. But I can say that from finger combing, I experience the least amount of shedding and or breakage because I don't look at each strand, so maybe there is some breakage in there. Than I ever have in the past. One thing I saw recently online was somebody said that the longer your hair gets, the less breakage you get, and maybe there's something to that, but I also attribute it to the finger combing. When I comb or try to detangle my hair with a Denman brush or a comb or whatever, I'll end up with quite a bit of hair in the Denman brush or the comb. When I finger comb, I get less than your average breakage coming out, for the total detangling session. And I know that that really helps with breakage. The other thing that I do is I lather on conditioner now. I never just put on conditioner and start detangling, except when I'm co-washing in the shower. When I do like a deep conditioner once a week, I will put on a bunch of conditioner. Most times I do it on dry hair that has been styled all week and has stuff in it because I'm lazy. But let's just say I decided I was going to shampoo that day. So I'll shampoo and then I'll put in, oh my God, there's a fly in here. Isn't it too cold for flies? What the hell? Okay, so anyway, I will put on shampoo and then I will, I'll shampoo my hair and then I'll put on a ton of conditioner. I'll put on, 3 different conditioners and just completely saturate my hair with conditioner. And then I put on a plastic bag and I leave it like that for a couple hours, at least an hour. But sometimes I'll do it for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll take the baggie off. And what's amazing is sometimes all of that conditioner that I've put on there has completely soaked into my hair. So my hair doesn't even look, it looks wet, but it doesn't look, it looks like this, but it looks wet, which is amazing to me, But anyway, the reason I put so much on is because I figure my hair will soak up what it needs, and then what it doesn't need will still be on top, as opposed to just putting a little bit, and then if that might not be all that it needs. So anyway, that's my thought process behind that. So I do that. When I take the baggie off, my hair is just like super conditioned, super kind of detangled on its own, if that makes sense. So when I go through to detangle, I just, other than areas where I feel that, I might have knots in my hair or my hair is starting to, mat up or whatever, I won't have to do much detangling. And what I do, let me see if I can show you with a curl here. What I do, like sometimes I'll find, when I finger comb, I'll feel the curl or whatever, and then like say right here in the middle, there'll be like a bump. and that bump to me indicates that this particular curl, because I've been finger combing, and I've been finger combing for months, probably a good 6 months now, if not longer. I know that that little area is starting to kind of lock. It's got like a little bud on it, if that makes sense. So what I do is I take the conditioner and I keep smoothing the curl, and then I just, you know, kind of break it apart. See? You know, and I'll keep breaking it apart until I can work the knot out. And that happens, I don't know, I might have five of those in my hair when I do my detangling sessions. Once every month, maybe, I'll end up with that many of those things. I don't know. But in any event, that's really, really helped me. I mean, I just don't experience a lot of breakage, and I think I experience less than the average shedding on a daily basis, because lately I've been doing these wash and goes, so I wet my hair down every day, and when I you know, detangle my hair with my fingers with the conditioner in it, I don't do a deep detangle, but you know, I make sure I can get my fingers through my hair. You know, I'll end up with, I know what's less than 50 strands of hair. So I'm pleased with that. I think that that's working for me. It's helping me with, somebody asked about length retention, and it's helping me with length retention and just keeping hair in my head. But anyway, in reference to how I've been styling my hair, and this will be the 4th day that I've tried this technique. I've been using the DevaCurl technique, not the DevaCurl products, but the DevaCurl technique, where if you've watched any of those videos, you'll see that they completely saturate their hair, they co-wash it, they have their hair going all forward, and then they rinse out the conditioner, and then they slather in a bunch more conditioner, and then they scrunch it, and if they want to, they take gel and they scrunch that in. Well, for the majority of this week, all week since Monday, I've scrunched in gel. Today, I decided not to scrunch in gel and just see how it would work with just conditioner. So this hair that you see here is a wash and go first day hair using the DevaCurl technique with no gel. Now the only caveat I would make to that is that I think the Herbal Essence gel builds up a little bit. I don't think it washes out of your hair as easily as Echo. I've noticed as the weeks progress, when I was using gel, that my hair seemed to be more and more jelly, even though I was putting in less and less gel, if that makes sense, or scrunching in less and less gel. And so that's why today I decided I'm not going to put any gel in it and just see how it comes out. So I don't really feel a gel type feel, but I would venture to say that maybe there's some residue of gel in here, but none was freshly applied today, if that makes sense. Okay, so what I did was I used the DevaCurl technique, and when my head was flipped over and obviously sopping wet because I was still in the shower, geez. I used the EO Restorative Conditioner, the lavender and aloe. You guys know that I really, really like this. You know, and I did it the way I normally did it as a leave-in, so I made sure I got it all over. And then after that, I used Bedhead Control Freak Conditioner. Now this is a, it's called a Frizz Control and Straightener. I think the straightener part of the conditioner is for when you're going to flat iron your hair. The Frizz Control is for when, you know, you're wearing it natural or in a state where you could get a lot of frizz. I don't know, whatever. That's what I think. Anyway, this particular conditioner is kind of one of those situations where I use this conditioner specifically as a styling conditioner. This conditioner to me imparts no type of nourishment to your hair. It doesn't moisturize it. It doesn't do any of that. As a matter of fact, this conditioner kind of leaves your hair dry, which is why I use my leave-in underneath it. But this conditioner does really define your curls, and it also it does really control frizz. I mean, it does exactly what it says it's going to do. It goes in, Bedhead calls it a slickwood texture, and it does do that. When you put it in your hair, you kind of start getting this like slimy seaweed type feel to your hair, and it defines it really, really well. So anyway, I put this in on top of it, and then I flip my hair back and let it air dry. Now, the other thing that I've been using that's a Diva Curl technique is to get some height in the top of my hair. I've been like clipping, you know, I'll clip it up. Oh my gosh. This is so hard for me to do backwards. But anyway, I'll clip it up like this, and then on the sides, you know, I'll pull these down and clip those so that they elongate a little bit. And then I let it air dry, and that's it. So I really like it. I don't have the high shine that I would have with a gel, but I think you can still see that I do have a nice sheen to my hair, and I'm willing to sacrifice the high shine for a nice sheen if I can get that, you know, soft to the touch, more natural feeling, less manipulated hair. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys. I know some of you are, you know, interested in achieving the same thing, or, you know, trying to see how little product you can actually use. And so I just wanted to share because I know right now this is working for me and I'm really happy with it. The one thing that I do want to try is shampooing and then doing this, because, you know, like I said, I've been styling my hair all week. I haven't shampooed it. Even though I conditioner wash, I don't know that I got all the styling product out from earlier in the week. When I shampoo, my hair has a tendency to be more like fuzzy and less manageable right afterwards. So I want to see how my hair reacts to this technique right after a fresh shampoo. But other than that, I think that you know, this is a thumbs up. It's a success, and it's easy, very easy. So anyway, just wanted to share. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And I hope this helps somebody. All right, ciao.